The Patreon request this week, as requested by the Bebot, thank you for the request, was the 2007 film, The Last Mimzy. Yeah, I'm gonna toss it over to you, Nico. What's the plot synopsis?
Alright, so The Last Mimzy is a film about a stuffed animal that travels back in time to acquire hope and joy or something from a child so that it can go back into the future and give that to humanity because we lost it.
Fun fact, in that one scene where Rainn Wilson like grabs some fucking milk out of the fridge or something and you see his ass, his underwear were digitally added in because 2 of his ass was showing in that scene.
2 of his asses were showing?
Too much of his ass, I said.
2 asses.
Shut, I didn't say that. You guys definitely misheard me there.
Got him. No, you said 2 ass.
Whatever.
Bad fun fact. Anyway.
What?
This film is, it's just another kid's film. I'm giving a C-. Dylan, how about yourself?
I'm a little higher. Where was I? We're probably gonna have very different scores. I gave it a B-.
Wow. Jackson, how about yourself?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm in the ballpark of you, though, Nico.
Fantastic. Tanner?
I am at a flat C.
I don't know. I just have childhood whimsy. I don't know what to say. I have childhood mimsy. That's what it is.
This movie's so fucking weird. What the hell is this shit? What the fuck is even going on?
Yeah, I struggle to believe that children would also enjoy this movie.
I was reading some reviews of it, and everybody was just like, yeah, I watched this as a kid, and it horrified me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, well, I'm just into the sci-fi bullshit, and that's kind of my shtick. I mean, I stacked this up against, like Zathura and, like, Spiderwick Chronicles, and kind of just compared them to those.
Yeah, but those are much more fun films, is the thing.
I didn't mind this film. I didn't think it was that bad.
This film was like pretty drab for the most part. Like there isn't like a lot of fantastical shit going on for the most part.
Dude, Dwight Schrute was in this movie though. That's pretty cool, right?
He was getting it on with that one lady.
Actor, yeah, the whatever. I don't know. I felt like this movie was pretty straightforward. I don't know. It made sense to me. I don't know about the joy and happiness. I think it was like they needed some kind of, I don't know. I guess I can't explain this one rationally to you guys, but I thought it was fun, though. It's like, it is a little weird that they're just like, yeah, what if we, like, made these kids, like, basically aliens with, like, super human intelligence and, like, extraterrestrial powers? I don't know. I didn't think the movie was anything crazy, certainly, but I didn't think it was bad. But also, I don't know. I got, like, childhood whimsy for these kinds of films. I'm certainly higher on these movies than you guys are overall, so it's not shocking that I landed where I am. So
you got whimsy for the Mimzy.
I got whimsy for the Mimzy. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, I thought there were some funny moments in this film. Mostly there was, like, a handful of line deliveries. I was like, that was weird. But overall, it's just a whatever's, like, children's movie. Like, I'd compare it, like, to, like, Bridge to Terabithia, but it doesn't have, like, the emotional chops that movie has.
I would agree.
I kind of like that it kind of revolves around, like, a doohickey generator, you know?
Mm-hmm. I will acknowledge the child actors are bad. I will say that. They're not good.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this movie is so weird, and it's so weird for a kid's movie, too. Like, all the police getting involved with it and, like, raiding their house and shit. Like, what's going on here, man? Or, like, it's just such a weird movie. The entire time I was watching, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a very fun kids film.
No, it's kind of, like, I literally kind of see what the reviews are saying. It's kind of scary, almost. Like, you could almost look at, as a kid, I could watch this and, like, think it's like a fucking horror movie. It's so weird and out there. The premise is so batshit.
Yeah, I was literally thinking while watching this that this could easily be reframed as a horror film if it were, like, from the parents' perspective or something.
Yeah, like, literally, like, when the parents are reacting to their daughter, like, fucking phasing her hand into, like, particulate, like, I get that. I think that's very understandable. And it's just like the kids are having a little bit of fun, but no, the parents are like, holy shit, what the fuck are you doing?
I think the mom's reaction was a little over the top, personally. I think that was
If you saw your
too
kid
much.
doing that shit, you wouldn't freak the fuck out.
But, like, they already know that, like, trying to mess with the shit, and, like, obviously her fucking telepathy, telekinetic things are linked to her emotions, so I wouldn't try to fucking make her angry. At least that's my perspective.
I
I
don't
was
think the parents
thinking
necessarily
that.
are fully aware of that.
Yeah, I don't think they had, like, any context.
That's what I felt in the moment.
Yeah. I think a big part of this film's tone is coming from the score for it, because it doesn't make these situations feel fun. It's like it's kind of desolate almost. It makes it feel more creepy than anything. Like when the kid is making the sugar float over to her dad's bowl, it's not like this whoa sort of thing. It's or
just like the whole final
You know what
scene.
you just made me think? When they're like using the technology and whatever, it has the same kind of like tonal feel as Chronicle when they're using their powers.
Yeah.
Like there's this undercurrent of like things are gonna go wrong or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that the exact same, or the entire time. The like that ending sequence where the daughter is gonna get like sucked up into it.
Yeah.
I didn't imagine they were actually gonna fucking do anything to her because it's a child in a kid's movie, but like they could have very easily done something, because that was a pretty fucked up scene. Like the kid's like trying to harness something he can't even comprehend or control really, while his sister is just being basically spirited away from him in front of his eyes, and he can't do anything about it, with a bunch of helpless adults trying their best with complete futility. Like, it's a fucked up scene. Like, they don't even try to make it fun. It's just a really fucked up scene. It's so strange. Why is there an Intel logo on it? Like, I think the idea is that
that
Intel
was so
manufactured it
fucking
in the future or some shit, but like, it's so
Yeah.
weird that they draw attention to that. Like, why is that even something you bring up? Is that like,
Product
is this
placement.
an Intel collab? Yeah, is this product placement?
Well,
For Intel
what year was this
CPUs?
movie made? Was this like a...
2007?
I can kind of see it being like a product placement thing.
Intel needed all the
Oh,
good
dude.
publicity they could get at that point.
Yeah,
This
the
thing
last
has
one.
an Intel Pentium 19 in it. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's very funny when they do like the X-ray of the bear though, and it's just like completely fucking packed technology. Very funny. I was just gonna say I was definitely going into this movie expecting it to just be some like kind of boring generic kids movie. I wouldn't say it was some boring generic kids movie, but it's also not a good movie. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I certainly wasn't like crazy bored or anything, but its pacing is pretty slow, and a lot of it is just kind of meandering with them like fucking around with stuff and nothing really happening. Well, there's like some investigation work going on in the background that doesn't really culminate to much of anything in the end.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weird, boring kids movie, and yeah, very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I will say a couple things. Obviously, I hear what you guys are saying. I don't disagree with you, I guess. In reference to the teddy bear thing when they're scanning it, it is very funny seeing, like, it's all this weird technology, alien technology shit that we're saying, like, oh, we've never seen anything like this before. And then they super zoom in and all you see is the Intel logo. That was a very funny thing for me. But in, like, regard to the police investigation kind of stuff, it is kind of... I'd say that's, like, probably one of the weirdest things about this entire film, where it's like, yeah, they're getting investigated by the FBI and, like, the police and all that are involved. But then, like, especially at the end, where the FBI kind of just fucking dip and, like, leave, and, like, there's no consequence whatsoever for having the FBI or, government agency involved. Like, they wouldn't let the kids go or, like, the family go that easily in any capacity, and, like, also the kids escaping. It's not like they did anything crazy. Like, the level of competence that the FBI and the government in general shows here is very funny.
Yeah, the second the government caught wind of anything these kids were doing, the parents would never see their children ever again. And frankly, the parents would probably cease to exist.
Yeah. It is funny introducing the concept of terrorism in a children's
Yeah, what
movie.
the fuck? This is such a weird-ass movie, man. What the fuck is this shit?
There's like a non-zero number of children where like this was the first time they've heard the word terrorism and then had to have them explained what that is.
The other thing about this movie, too, and I might be crazy, is, like, I don't think the CGI in this movie is that bad. Like, I think they made it blend pretty well with the movie. Like, I didn't look at what they were doing with the effects and be like, oh, that looks That looks pretty. There was like the one moment where the kid's like looking at the weird glass tablet whatever thing where it wasn't quite syncing with his movements quite right. Other than that, though, I thought that the CGI in this movie for 2007 looked pretty good.
I wouldn't fully... it certainly doesn't look like great or anything, but it's not a bad-looking movie. It didn't, like, stand out in a bad way like fucking another movie we watched this week.
Yeah, I would, yeah. I had to look at what we watched. I'd agree. What year was that movie, actually? 2001. Oh, well.
I've got nothing else to say about the last Mimzy weird-ass movie. I kind of like that I watched it, though. I like having this one under my belt.
Am I wrong? I almost name dropped. I don't know if it doesn't. Do people know who the Patreon is by name? Does it matter if I say his actual name?
He's a guest on the show, and we call him by his actual name. Yeah, Blake.
Yeah. Is it weird that this doesn't feel like a Blake pick compared to like the other movies? It kind of feels like a Blake pick. Do you think so?
He specifically told me, because I questioned him about this one. I was like, why the fuck don't you make good movies, dude? What the fuck's wrong with you? He specifically said that he picked this as a troll pick, and it was just something he remembers watching as a kid.
Okay. I can see that being like a Kid Blake thing. Like, I'm thinking of like I don't remember the other movies. Pick like The Big Lebowski.
Kid Blake.
Yeah.
Surf's Up.
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, those seem like more Blake picks. The last Mimzy seems a little out there, even for him.
I love Blake picks. They're so fun.
They're very fun. I like them.
I mean, you know, even in Blake picks, this is still a very interesting movie, like I said.
Right, yeah.
I don't hate the fact that I watched it like a lot of other... I'm still going to rate this very poorly, but like it's still... I don't hate the fact that I watched this movie, because it is just so strange and out there. Like, what the fuck was that... What the hell is that other... A Wrinkle in Time? It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Like, it's just a really weird-ass, like, sci-fi kids movie that's, like, more strange than it is, like, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should read A Wrinkle in Time at Guapish at the library. I think you guys would enjoy it much more than the movie.
I'm so fucking good.
Oh. Fair. It's a short read.
Rankings.
B-. I'm not changing. I didn't hate the movie. I thought it was... I liked the movie, quite frankly.
I'll stick with my C.
I'm going with my C-.
I'm still kind of I'm going to say C- tentative. I don't think this is like D tier, but it's definitely not a great movie. I could see myself lowering it, though, with more contemplation, but I'll probably never give it more contemplation. Anyways, it lands at a flat C overall.
Wow.
I love these childhood movies, man.